Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. I'm going on early, so I usually give myself a load of time to get ready, and it's been ready for ages. So I was getting a bit impatient, and I'm also aware it wouldn't matter so much, but I know today is going to be quite a short one because it's relatively short, not that short, but short for me because I don't want to go too much into Greg and Al's live chat. So that's happening in an hour or so's time. So I thought I'm only going to go a little way into that so that I can watch that. But also, we may get some people who want to watch both. So, I'm kind of thinking about that. So yeah, I wanted to do one before Christmas, and got some lovely people turning up in a second. I'll send a message to them all going, I'm going to go on in a minute. So yeah, it should be good. And we've got someone in here already. So someone's in the waiting room, and it's Jess. So here we go.
Hey, Gareth. Hey, everyone. Oh my gosh,
Hello.
you're live already.
Yeah.
What happened to our 10-minute backstage? You're just like, nope, we're going to get it going.
Oh, yeah, that's I didn't quite understand that bit. Never mind. We can say hello live on the air. Yeah. So, as I was saying, this is going to be a relatively short one. And yeah, I've got some cider.
Okay. Water.
And yeah, I've got in case this spills into the next one, I've actually got 2 bottles of cider. So crazy. I'm not going to get drunk, but it'll take me a little more than that. But clearly, I will relax a little bit. I'm a bit poorly actually, so I've got a horrible cold.
Oh no.
So yeah.
I heard it's going around. My dad's sick right now, and he sounds like you right now. It's like, oh no, I'm sorry. It's just,
Go on.
No, I was saying I hope you feel better. It's just like it feels like it's never ending. Everybody's getting really sick all the time.
Yeah, I usually get a cold this time of year. It's usually, and to be fair, I was all right for the gig I did on Friday. It just seems to have got really bad over the last couple of days, which is good because I was good for the gig. But I've got another one on New Year's Eve, so I want to make sure I can, because I've got to sing 45 songs that night. So it's a long one.
You should have your tissue there.
Yeah, I've got tissues.
Yeah. A roll of tissue, right? I know. When we're sick, we go through a roll of tissue and a baggie right next to our bed. Well,
yeah, absolutely.
Better, Gareth.
No, thank you. So Al said hello on the chat, but he's going to be popping in a second. So Al's there. Look, hi Al. He'll be here in a second, and Dave and Oliver are going to be here in a second. I think Brandy's coming in, but Brandy was just trying to work out the time gap. And MJ is not going to be live. MJ's not appearing with us because she's at a ball game. There's like an American version of football, and then she's going to go to this American version of football. I don't know what that is. But apparently, I think you guys use your arms a lot, whereas over here with our version of football, they use their feet a lot.
Oh wow! Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not into sports. I know.
Yeah,
I'm not a sports person.
I quite like watching basketball actually. I used to be quite good at that as well. But yeah, she's gone to a ball game. So because MJ isn't here, this is the first one I've done without MJ being in it. So I'm gonna, if there are any questions in the chat, I'm gonna try and guess what her answer would be. All right, that's the plan for today. Scott is about to appear. Yeah, Scott's here.
See if you do well, Let's see if you do well. I'm going to judge you. I'm going to say, are you an MJ or did you fail? We'll see.
Okay, yeah, you can tell me. You can tell me if I'm telling the truth. So that's either Scott or Becky or both. I like the idea of both. I like the idea that Scott and Becky type simultaneously together. They do like one letter each.
Sounds good.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Go Phillies.
Fun. Bad
Bad
roots for
roots for the
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
It's because my husband likes the Cowboys and his dad likes the Cowboys, and then I like the Cowboys. So yes, Alan, you're right.
And then yeah, she's going Philly. Okay, we got someone else here. Who's this? There we go. It's Dave and Olive.
Dave.
Hey.
Woohoo.
How's it
And
going?
Olive. Hi,
How are you? All right?
I got dressed up for Olive.
I see. When are you not dressed up, Ed?
I know, but still.
Yeah.
So I promise not going to give Olive any cake tonight. So hopefully nobody be getting sick.
Oh, maybe just a little. I'm just kidding. No. I get it. Hi, Olive.
Say hello.
Oriole's actually asleep on my bed over there. Chiwiwi. Come here, Chiwiwi. Come here, Chiwiwi. Here's Chiwiwi.
Oh, awesome.
Oh no. She's a French kisser. She's a dirty dog. She loves to French kiss. So you gotta be careful with this one. No.
Aww.
Yeah, she'll slip in the tongue. It's so gross. Behave. No.
That is what they do.
Yeah.
That happens with Olive a lot by accident too.
Mine are asleep, so I'm not going to wake them up to go on camera.
Nah.
They're both in they share a bed and they're both in the bed. But they got their Christmas gear on, so I did put up a photo on Instagram of them with their Christmas clothes on. So they got Christmas clothes on.
Well, mine's
do you
really,
dress your dogs up in Christmas clothes, or do they not like it?
I don't know. I think so. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. Do yours?
Yeah, I think they quite like it. They don't mind. I mean, I don't like the Halloween stuff. They don't like horns on their head and stuff, but just like a little jumpery thing, they don't seem to mind.
Well, Oreo gets really upset if I put costumes on her. She used to love it, but now she growls and she gets really upset. So now she kind of grew out of the costume. So like, yeah.
You can't do it if they're not enjoying it.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna disconnect and come back on because I'm getting really bad pinging in my.
Oh, really? Are we getting that again?
I'm only catching like every third word, and let me just try disconnecting.
Is there a? I'm going to ask whoever's watching. Is there an echo or anything, or is it all right? Is it just Dave's headphones? Let me know.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it sounds all right to me. But when we did have an echo, we couldn't hear the echo. I don't think. Yeah, one of the times we couldn't. So I wouldn't want to. If that's the case, I'll have to get the headphones again. Is that better?
I don't know. Talk a little bit more.
Got worse? Oh no.
Yeah, we can't talk. It'll be a live chat, won't it? We can't have that.
Yeah, no, it seems better now.
Is that good? Okay, that's good. So MJ says that's a good plan. Gareth, wrong answers only. Yeah. If anyone asks a question in the chat, we will all answer, and I will answer for MJ. And she's had a very interesting life, I tell you. She's led a crazy life.
That sounds good.
And MJ says, "Hey Dave, Stollen, yeah, Stollen.
Yeah.
I've got Stollen with me. I was telling Al about it. German Christmas cake. It's lovely. I really like Stollen. It's kind of got it's marzipan with like frosted sugar and like dried fruit and all that sort of business. I love it. So
is that like a spongy cake, like a sponge cake, or?
Yeah. They only really sell it in the shops over here during Christmas. I don't know if in Germany they do it all year, but it's definitely a Christmas themed cake. So, yeah, I love it. Do you have anything like
that? You go for Dave. Okay. Well, I just finished a sugar cookie not too long ago. It's like a sugar cookie and it has a bunch of those cute Christmas sprinkles on top. That's delicious. And then I had a lemon frosted cupcake that had lemon filling right in the middle of the cupcake. Delicious.
Nice. That sounds good.
Dave?
Yeah, we did. I don't have a usual thing, but I did just have. We have a little tradition where we don't get Christmas trees there anymore, but where we used to get Christmas trees, there's like this old. It's called Bill's Eat-In Diner or something like that, and it's like an old-fashioned little burger place. And I had a Christmas. Um, it was a Grinch mint shake, so that that was pretty tasty. And we just got some Christmas cookie. There's this it's sort of like it's like um, um, like a grocery store nearby, which is kind of unique grocery store near here. And they have special stuff at the holidays, and we just got Christmas cookie milk, which was pretty
Christmas
tasty.
Wow.
My
Well, so
daughter
it's
wanted
cookie
it 'cause
flavored milk.
it's like it tastes like a sugar cookie in milk, basically like a sugar cookie in milk. My daughter saw
Blimey.
it going around. She wanted to get it. Saw it going around on TikTok. She said so. We went
Oh,
and picked it up. It was pretty tasty. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty good. I try to
Cool.
limit myself with stuff like that these days.
this sounds yummy. I had a sugar cookie coffee from Dutch Bros. That was really good.
Mm.
That was
I got to
Yeah.
get over to. Do you have Starbucks over there, Gareth?
Yeah, loads of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get over to Starbucks and get to. Now they have they got the egg. This time of year they have the eggnog and the gingerbread lattes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I went on that when in the pub that I did the gig on Friday, they were selling mulled wine, and obviously that's the Christmas thing.
Okay.
But yeah, very hot wine.
It's spicy, right?
Yeah,
Spicy.
yeah,
Yeah.
spices in it and that. Yeah.
Okay.
So William's here. Hi, William.
Hey, William.
That's good. So the sound's okay according to Scott and Becky, which is cool. That's good. William says no echo. That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Hello. That's something like good evening, I think.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
It's good. I think it's good evening. So Scott and Becky say that we buy at Aldi. Yeah, Aldi's over here. So we've got Aldi and Lidl's over here for lots of European food stuff. Loads of like European supermarkets and yeah, you can always find Stollen there. But we can find Stollen in most places over here. But yeah, we got Aldi over here as well.
I did try the Christmas tree from Aldi, and I did not like it. That tastes bad. Ugh.
Christmas tree.
Yeah, from Aldi. It was cheap too. It was like $4, and it's a tree tree-shaped pizza. Oh, that makes I didn't like it. I did not like
I thought you were saying you were eating a Christmas tree, which would be kind of savage, wouldn't it, to just lay into an actual tree and start eating it?
Yeah, chop that thing and eat it. But yeah, it was a disgusting tree. Disgusting tree. It was a disgusting pizza that was like a tree from Aldi.
We haven't got our decorations up yet. We've talked about it, and basically, I'm kind of pushing because our kids aren't here anymore, and also my son's not coming down much as well.
Okay.
I'm suggesting we just put the decorations up and don't put the tree out because the tree's enormous and it's like I don't know, it's a big deal. But my wife is like, no, let's get the tree down. So yeah, we're gonna do that. It's an artificial tree, but it looks amazing, and we've had it for about 20 years, and it's still going strong.
Oh.
Wow.
So it's quite expensive when we got it. It looks like a real tree, and it's massive. It goes beyond the ceiling, so it kind of like moves. It kind of like squashes a little bit at the top. So it's massive, and yeah, so it takes a while to get it up and get it together, and make it look right. But I don't know. What about you guys? Have you got decorations up?
Yeah. Not a massive tree, but I do love the frosted tree that looks like it has snow, but it's not snow. And then the pine cones in there, and it's lit already. That's built-in lights, LEDs. So those are my kind of trees. But it's new. It's not anything old or passed down or anything. But yeah. So.
Do you go buy new decorations every year?
Yeah, I do love to vintage a lot of decorations. So anything I could find vintage, it goes up on the tree. Anything
that's cool.
Back in the 70s, 80s, it's like that's my go-to decor.
What about you, Dave?
Yeah, we for years we used to go get a live tree, you know, that was kind of the tradition, but the kids stopped caring about it. They didn't want to go up on the mountain in the cold and once everybody got older. So we finally stopped doing that. We just got two smaller ones, one like Jess is talking about with the snow on it and pine cones already, and the other just a plain green one. So we have one in our family room, one in our living room, and I usually go nuts at Christmas time. We have a bunch of inside decorations too, but I usually go crazy outside. I have a ton of stuff. My wife hates it because like my wife would like if my wife got to do it, it would be like just like some nice classic white lights with candles in the windows and stuff like that, you know, and that's not what I do. I have like all the lighted like animals and snowmen and stuff like that. And
Oh wow!
she
All in the
calls
front porch, sorry.
in the front yard. Yeah, she calls it the barnyard because it's like all these different animals. I got like a ballerina pig and all this different stuff.
Oh.
But I think it looks great. But
Have you not done as much this year then?
I didn't do it this year. I usually do. I didn't do it this because my foot's still recovering, so I got enough like real physical chores to do that I'm not doing anything unnecessary this season. So I skipped it this year, but we got our trees up inside, a few decorations inside.
Yeah, I ought to reply as MJ as well. So so MJ, what MJ does, she literally puts all her decorations up from July, and just in her neighborhood, they all know that how keen she is. So she usually puts everyone else's decorations up as well through the whole street, and she's known in her town as Christmas Queen. And it's all because of decorations. That's the truth, that is.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's the sign of things to come if people keep asking questions. Where are we? So Almighty Om says that I was talking about German cookies. So that I was right. Good evening. Yeah, awesome. So I studied German for a while at school.
That is cool.
Yeah, I did French and German, and I remember bits of since then I've studied Italian just because my wife's half Italian. She's half Italian. I think it's her legs. I think that's the half that's Italian.
How many languages do you know, Gareth?
He's very small, so I think she's got Italian legs, and English top. I've lost it. Hold on. Yeah, here it goes. So yeah, and then he says we've thrifted most of our decorations. Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian's here. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Brian's put up his announcement for his Storathon now. That was an awesome video. So we're doing a Storathon again. Oh, nice. Scott saying he started the Kraken Wakes, which is good. I love the fact that people are getting behind the Winter of Wyndham. It's really nice, isn't it?
What are you reading from Wyndham right now?
Me? Well, yeah. Should we talk about what we're reading? Because I've got a long answer for that. So basically, I am reading loads at the same time, much more than I normally ever have done before. I normally don't like going beyond 2 books.
Yeah.
But I'm reading 3, 4, 5, 6 at the same time at the minute. It's ridiculous.
How do you keep, you write notes? How do you keep up?
I'm not keeping up. It's terrible. If I would let myself do it, I'd get stressed about it. So basically, I've been reading this for ages, and for some reason, I just keep putting it down and leaving it. But it's really good.
Okay.
So that's still something I haven't finished. That's annoying. I started this right at the beginning of the month, but it's going to take me ages.
Wow.
So I decided, it's really massive. It's quite good fun, but I just thought, rather than just reading that entire thing for the whole month, I thought I'd pick something else up.
Okay.
So then I picked up the John Wyndham one.
Okay.
Shocking. But I got about 40 pages in, and it was just wasn't going in. And I thought, actually, I'm going to pick something else up. So I need to start this again, which is terrible, isn't it? Because I was starting this event, and the first one I read, I'm like, nah. So that's not good. And then I started this.
Oh, there we go. I know that book.
Yeah, for the event,
All about
and
Halloween.
I'm really enjoying that. It's awesome. So that was good. And then and then there's also this, Dave. I don't want to scare you, but there's that.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Which I'm not really reading. And then there's this, which I want to which I kind of tend to be sad as well. There's too many books I've started at the same time. I'm going to go mad.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Brian says, "What's a good Wyndham to start with?" I'll ask you guys what you're reading in a minute, and obviously I'll answer for MJ in a minute as well. What's a good Wyndham to start with? Taylor Triffids, that's the best one. But if you think, oh, I don't want to read that because it's too obvious, you could read the Midwich Cuckoos or the Chrysalids. They're the three best ones. So Taylor Triffids, Midwich Cuckoos, or the Chrysalids.
I think the Chrysalids is the one I'm supposed to. Scott, is that the one we're reading? I think we're supposed to read that in like January or February or something.
Hey, Brandy.
Maybe Scott will chime in and remind me which one it is.
How are you doing, lovely lady?
Hey, Brandy.
Hi, guys. How are you tonight?
Good,
yeah, we're good.
Yeah. I'm tired. I just got off work.
Ooh, time to rest and cuddle up on that couch with your cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully, that should be a bit chilled. This is nice actually because I've been quite poorly and I'm just forgetting about that, chatting to you guys, which is great. So you and Scott are reading something together, are you, from Wyndham, Dave?
Yeah, the Chrysalids. There you said. Yep.
Yeah.
Chrysalids in January. I'm reading it. Apparently I'm reading it.
Cool.
I better hurry up and get a copy.
It's really good. You'll love it. It's really good. Read What You Bookmark challenge. I did it early this year. Yes, you did. Yeah.
What is that? Read What You Bookmark.
So that was like William's version of Read What You Own. So it's like just concentrating on his books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. I was paying attention to my cat. What was the last comment there?
It's about so William's reading doing the Read What You Bookmark challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. He's been doing that for a while.
Yeah. So Todd says hi. Where are we? Todd says hi.
Hey, Todd.
And then this is Scott saying, yeah, it's the Chrysalids. So the Chrysalids is brilliant. Have you read the Chrysalids, Brandy?
No, I haven't read the Chrysalids. It's on the docket though.
Yeah, it's really good. And then
I like John Wyndham.
I
said I like John Wyndham.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah.
Brian says hi. That's cool, Brian.
I saw Brian MR in there earlier, so hi Brian. And this Brian too.
Brian didn't do a video this week, did he? I looked on his channel earlier, and his last one was like a week ago. So I hope you're all right, Brian. And it's just because you're, something silly like you're fed up with BookTube or something, and not that you're ill or something.
Oh.
I hope you're okay.
Speaking of that, Gareth, and Brandy and Dave and Olive, when you feel kind of tired or you feel like maybe a glimpse of tiredness from BookTube, what helps you? Do you go to a friend? Do you take a little break? What helps?
Like if you're tired of booktubing?
Yeah, just when you
I
just like
just don't make videos.
like take a vacation, right, Brandy?
Yeah, I'm a really moody everything, really. I'm a moody reader. I'm a moody booktuber. If I feel like making videos, I do. If I don't feel like making videos, I don't.
Exactly, Brandy. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Like, you got to have the joy and want to make videos, not feel like it's a chore or a job. For sure. That's how I think about it.
Yeah. Well, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes get...
I usually go watch... Sorry.
Go on. There you go on.
No, I was just going to say, I'll usually go watch... if I get in a slump, I'll usually go watch a couple horror movies, and that'll kind of...
Ooh, yeah.
That'll kind of recharge me.
Yeah.
I'll answer for MJ. So MJ, when MJ gets fed up with BookTube, MJ just like runs around the block loads of times. And that kind of usually gets it out of her system.
Or something.
That's a true fact.
Like, can you guys tell I've been at work all day? My cat is like all over me here.
She misses you.
That's awesome.
She's like, where were you all day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean's here. Sean appeared in a live stream, didn't he? And he appeared in Book Time with Elvis, Mark's one, which is awesome. Yeah.
Sean.
Hope you're well, Sean. Everyone saying hello to Sean. Kelly's here. Hi, Kelly. Let's go around and ask everyone what they're reading in a sec. So Brian's he's taken the week off, but then still done videos for BookTube. So
Well,
sort yourself out, Brian.
Didn't Brian say he was sick in a video not that long ago?
Oh no.
Oh, did he?
Sick. Or maybe it was Ollie. Never mind, I'm getting him confused with Ollie. Ollie was the one.
Yeah, Ollie. Well, they look exactly the same, so that would be why.
But Ollie reads more when he's sick.
Have I done that right? Hold on. Is Al there now? No. Hold on. There he is. There he is. Let's go around and ask everyone what they're reading. He's taken a week off. Videos for BookTube. So, deja vu.
What are you doing, Alan?
Hey, Alan.
And then,
I was waiting on like Brian or Greg and my stream. So I was over here playing Pinochle on my phone. Meanwhile, like, anyway, I've been listening to y'all.
Hey,
awesome.
But decorations. Yeah, these are my decorations. I got a little head out.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. When I do put mine up, I will do like photos or something because I do like our decorations. Kind of like occasionally add to them, but I think they're pretty cool. So they're quite kind of cute and cartoony, if you like. So it's all good. Lots of Santa Clauses and lots of snowmen.
I don't have a single Christmas decoration up.
Well, is that like you don't put them up?
Well, I'm kind of over the Christmas decorating, since my son is, not living at home and stuff. But this year, the reason is because we've done so much remodeling that everything is just everywhere. So I'm not even going to mess with it.
Sometimes it's not a good time, is it, to do it? So
yeah,
do it in the spring. Put your decorations up in the spring.
Christmas in spring. Yeah,
that's what MJ does. Brian says, "Don't insult Ali by saying we look alike." That's either written by Brian or what was Brian's wrestling name? I can't remember it. Does anyone remember what Brian's wrestling name was?
Oh yeah, I don't remember what it was now. So good too. Somebody should have wrote that down.
Brian, if you can remember what your wrestling name is, we need to refer to you by your actual proper name rather than Brian. Yeah, your actual wrestling name. Scott's getting ready for your live stream. So he's got to go for a bit. I'll try to be back on a little while. That's cool.
Scott and Becky on it. I think Becky might show up, but Scott for sure.
Brian's forgotten. It was something rage, wasn't it? Catch up rage.
Brian, when you were like the Hawk, Brian.
Oh, it was on the
Yeah, I was there for that, so I know it was on a time that I was on.
Was it Crystal and Fiber as well? Was it you guys? Oh, no, Dave must have been there because he's been on every one I've done, I think. Do you remember this?
No.
Brian had
Texas wasn't in the name?
Oh, damn. Texas. I can't remember. I'm going to look it up. I'll find out. It was a great name.
Okay, Gareth, if you can figure it out, you got to write it down this time.
You got to write it down. Yeah. Yeah. MJ would have remembered. Just let
He has a planner.
So, should we go around and tell you guys? I've said what I'm reading or not reading. Can you guys tell me what you're reading? Oh, what's that?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I just finished it.
Oh, nice. Was it
I
great?
didn't know that was a book.
It's an incredible book. So different from the movie. I highly recommend it.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's amazing, Dave. Randy, it's like, have you seen the movie?
I've seen the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Okay, it's so different from the movie. The family is much larger, like in numbers. There's a lot of information that we don't see in the movie. You get to know the mom, the Gilbert Grape, everybody. It's so good. And then there's this one part that two parts that almost made me cry. It just goes, it's just I didn't even know it was a book until I just kind of researched it. And I can't believe it's a 336 page, and it's incredible. You won't stop reading it.
Yeah. I had no idea.
It in 3 days, so
That's great.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I need to read that. In my head, that's kind of in the same place for some reason as The World According to Garp. I feel like those two books are books I should read that are obviously very iconic films. Have you guys read that one, The World According to Garp?
Oh, I've read it. I'm a big John Irving fan.
Yeah.
My favorite ones is real popular ones. My favorite one is A Widow for 1 Year. And then I like Until I Find You, because it's about tattoos in Amsterdam. A lot of almost all his books, they end up in Amsterdam, or they go to visit Amsterdam, or But I'm a big John Irving fan.
Yeah. Someone I haven't read yet, so I need to do that. So Kelly says Deathly Crystal was in there as well. I'm wondering if it was like something like Velvet Rage or something like that. The first word.
Rage being in it.
It was something Rage, wasn't it? It was something Rage. I can't believe Brian's forgotten. He should have made a t-shirt with it. He should have had, not a leotard. He should have made a leotard with it on, shouldn't he? With it written on the back. That's what he could have done.
On the back, like a baseball player, like his name, like prisoners.
Yeah. Biscuit Rage. It's Biscuit Rage. That was what it was. Biscuit Rage. Biscuit. Yeah, we were talking about biscuits, and I often like to. Biscuit Rage. Come on, Brian. Biscuit Rage. That's what your name is. Don't pretend it's not.
Wow.
So, what about you, Brandy? What have you been reading?
Well, I just finished Under the Dome by Stephen King.
Oh, wow.
And, do what?
What?
He got him with his mouth full.
I said, oh, wow.
Yeah, we all said, wow.
He's eating some of that cake.
That's hilarious.
I thought you were going to talk.
Does anybody know the Heimlich? Anyone know the Heimlich?
Well, I taught my dogs the Heimlich maneuver, so they can grab me if it comes to it.
And then I started the book that A Christmas Story was based on. I think it's called In God We Trust and All Others Pay Cash. I think that's it. And so I started that, and then on audiobook, I'm listening to one of my Book of the Month Club books called When I'm Dead, or When You're Dead, or something like that. It's a thriller.
Whoa.
That's cool. Who's it written by?
I don't know.
Yeah, MJ would know.
Yeah.
She's not here.
It's just thrillers are one of those kinds of books that I just pick up for, I don't know, just for something to well, really I do them mostly on audiobooks, so I honestly don't pay a lot of attention to the authors of the thrillers. It's probably bad.
If you pick up a commercial thriller and start reading it, you can pretend you're at an airport, can't you? And that's always exciting to be at an airport. So.
I do not like airports.
You don't like them?
Oh God, no, it's the best.
I love being on a plane. I love airport. I love going into the airport and knowing you're about to go on a plane and go somewhere.
I like being on the plane. On the plane is good. In the airport is terrible.
I don't like landing. It's always like you're going too slow. You're going too slow. Come on. It's like,
Do you shout that in the plane? Do you shout, speed up, speed up?
Sometimes. No, I'm
the
pretty cool.
takeoff and the landing are the best parts for me.
I spend a lot of money on a plane.
I'm going to be on a plane twice next year. So I'm going to Italy in Easter time, I think. And then I'm going to New Orleans in July. So yeah, I can't wait.
You've only been on a plane twice?
No. I'm going on a plane twice next year.
Oh, okay.
I've been on a plane about 6 times, I suppose. I've been to Spain, been to Italy twice, been to LA, and Thailand. Of course, I went to Thailand.
Oh, wow.
For the Did I tell you about that? That was the 5-week gig we had in Thailand.
No,
That was
you didn't tell
amazing.
me.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we played 6 nights a week at this beach club. We were employed by a hotel, and they paid for our flights, they paid for all our food and drink, and for the hotel.
Wow.
And it was for 5 weeks. It was incredible. And at the end of it, as we were saying, like we were kind of like having this last meeting with the guy who booked us at the hotel, and he was like, "Oh, I need to pay you guys as well." We're like, "What?" So we had $500 as well as
Wow.
the flight and the food and the drink and the
That's
hotel.
fabulous.
It was
That's
insane.
pretty cool.
It was amazing. I thought it was just a wind up because I got a message on MySpace, and then and I just thought it wasn't real. I thought it was just spam. And then a friend of mine said, "Well, just answer it, Gareth. Just see what happens." I was like, "Oh, I could answer it, I suppose." So I answered it. And then they started sending me information about work permits and stuff. And it was like, "Oh, this is real." Couldn't believe it. So yeah, we were a duo then. So the two of us went over there and played for 5 weeks. We had every Monday off.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
When was that?
Yeah, it was so good. That was in 2007.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Your guitar player's name is Richie?
Yes, it's me and Richie. Yeah. And I tell you what, it was a 14-hour flight to Thailand, and he slept for the entire 14 hours,
Wow.
and I stayed awake for the entire 14 hours.
Damn.
He was really crap company. Can I just say that?
But did you have a book?
You staying awake, white knuckling it.
I was talking to everyone on the plane. I was just like wandering around, just like I'd be down the aisle, down the end of the aisle, looking outside, and someone would come up and go, "Hello, who are you?" Then?
Hello.
Hello.
I
Hello.
was going to ask you, like, what was the longest flight that you've ever been on? But 14 hours is a long time.
Yeah, that would be it. Yeah. Yeah.
God, that
we
longest flight was like 6 hours. I can't imagine 14.
I know. I would have been like medicated or drunk or something. Or
It
will
did
me
drag
out.
for a bit. It was
Yeah.
a bit long.
As long as there's a book, I would be fine.
Oh, yeah. A book and drinks. Okay.
Yesterday, not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday. Yesterday, I went to London, and we were coming back to Waterloo from Bond Street or something. We were going around the Underground, and we were looking at the map just to double check which line to get. And this New Zealand woman said to me, "Oh, you look like you know about maps. Can you help us?" And I was like, "Yeah, right." And then her and her mum didn't know. There's something about this place that says I know about maps.
You look like a map kind of guy.
I had a T-shirt on that said "I know about maps" on the back. But she was like, "Can you tell me how to get to where'd she want to go?" Can't remember where she wanted to go. And I was like, "Yeah, no worries. You got to go on that one, and you got to go on that one." And then she was like, and she looked a little bit worried. And I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, we can go to this next one together because we need to go on that one anyway. But then we'll split off." She was like, "Yeah, right." And we were chatting as we went to this other station, and she was going back to New Zealand, and that's 30 hours. That was a 30-hour flight.
30 hours? Wow.
That's mad, isn't it? I'm not even
That's
30
crazy.
hours old.
From Newark Airport to Dublin is only like 11, I think. When I flew
Yeah,
it.
they must go around the world a few times, I reckon.
I've been on an airplane since I was 15, so it's been a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kind of like your.
Obviously, I don't travel much.
I used to.
You used to?
Yeah, I used to because my mom lived in, I live in Kansas. And so my mom lived in Virginia Beach for many years. And then she lived in New Mexico. And so I used to fly a few times a year to go see her. But, she moved back to Kansas. And so I haven't flown since.
I lived in New Mexico too.
Do you really?
But that was like 10 years ago. And then I moved
Oh,
here
I
to
thought you meant
Austin.
now.
I used to live in by Las Cruces.
Oh, my mom lived in Alamogordo.
Oh, see, we're neighbors.
Yeah.
Awesome. MJ, she goes on planes all the time. She can actually pilot herself, and she's got her own private jet. And she likes going every other Tuesday. She goes to Portugal, on a private jet.
Is it Tuesday? I thought it was Thursday.
That's a fact. That is. Yeah.
Yes,
Every
she goes to
Tuesday.
see Christina in Portugal.
Gareth, don't forget your Gucci designer handbags for the airplane.
Yeah, that's right. I always get those. Yeah, you're right.
Or whatever
Yeah.
she carries, or whatever she likes.
Oh, yeah, no, MJ, yeah, absolutely, MJ. She, yeah, she
You should know
bought
this, Gareth. What's her favorite designer?
Gucci.
Is it Gucci?
He
Probably.
doesn't know.
I doubt it. Come on, Gareth. You gotta know this.
She has a couple papers. I don't think she limits it to one.
Her favorite
MJ has
designer
a couple papers.
is Simon Le Bon. That's her favorite designer.
Yeah, he's from Duran Duran, right?
That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's French for Simon the Good. So he's clearly like a great righteous person.
Yeah, they had an affair once when she was 16 in
Simon Le Bon
LA.
and MJ.
Yeah,
Well, MJ and Simon Le Bon had an affair.
yeah, in LA when she was 18, but she's met all
right.
kinds of rock stars. She's got
Well, there we
photos.
go. See, I was going to
Maybe
leave that
she's
stuff
seen them.
out, but you want to go
Maybe
scandalous,
she's seen her
Al, then
photos
you
with-
go for it.
She's got photos
Oh,
with
yeah.
who's the guitar player for Bon Jovi?
I was going to leave out the late 80s when she was doing all that. You know, I don't mind telling you all the facts about MJ, but not that stuff.
Hey,
It's
Dave.
impressive.
Dave, what
She's
do
gonna
you
wish.
do for Olive?
She's going to wish she was here now. She'll be like, sharp girl.
It's
Kelly says-
impressive. I'm impressed by her.
Oh,
Well,
I read that
my
book.
knowledge- My knowledge of her is loads, yeah. So reading Leave the World Behind.
Yeah, it was
by
terrible.
Ramona. Is it terrible?
Now here's
It's a palate
comment
cleanser.
about Fourth Wing, and yeah, Kelly, are you in MJ's Discord group like me? We're reading Fourth Wing.
Oh, yeah,
Because-
full swing, yeah.
I'm not really digging it.
Hell no. The sex doesn't come until the end. I had to read all the whole book to get to the sex
No,
part.
I've read like over half of it.
The sex part?
In fact, I'm ahead of them all.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, of course.
Just wait till
MJ's
you get
favourite
to
place
the
to go is
dragon
Rio.
sex.
Dragon sex, yeah, fourth wing is all about. Is there more to it than that? Surely there's more to it than just dragon sex, right?
Top Gun with dragons, you know.
Yeah.
I like it.
Bodies Ripper.
A lot of YAs with tight
Is
mouths.
Fourth Dragon a
Yeah.
sex book or what?
MJ quite likes that book.
Is it
I think
is it full of sex or something?
of actual fact.
No, not,
Oh, yeah.
not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Very intense, detailed, graphic sex scenes. Very graphic.
Dragons go for hours, don't they?
Can I do a spoiler about the dragons? What they feel?
Phil.
What was that?
Can I talk
Was it
about the
Phil?
dragon sex? Even if
Yeah,
it's a little
yeah,
spoiler.
Tell us about the dragon sex. That's why
if
you're
the
here.
dragons get horny, you get horny.
The dragons
But
become
it's not
fond
like
of the writers. They become fond.
You feel what they feel.
Yeah.
You have to
There's
control your
empathy.
emotions.
Yeah, seriously. That's
Yeah,
part of
so
the
if your dragon
story.
is
Get
in-
to know your dragon.
Okay,
The
okay.
dragons are fond.
It's
yeah,
got to be said. This book sounds awful.
Do you
It
think
is
even
pretty
men
awful.
feel what
It's
they feel?
YA. It's YA City, you know. It's YA City. Bunch of young
Oh, okay, that explains it.
dropping
Exactly.
F-bombs left and right. And it's a enemies to friends trope, too. It's a enemies to
yeah.
friends trope. Yeah.
It's like
But
enemies
Penny
to
was saying
lovers.
it was a fun read. It was a fun read, like 500 pages in 2 days. I get that. It's nice
Yeah.
if it's something you can rip through and just
Yeah,
watch.
like me with the thrillers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So clearly, if you want to pretend you're in an airport,
That's a book for you.
yeah, we
Well,
need. Yeah. That's a good point. William's saying, let's read it aloud in Garb August. There'll be
but-
another Garb August in February, won't there? 2.5 or whatever.
But Garrett, like
Oh.
the mammoth books of Stephen King, like The Outsider. I mean, look at that.
Mhm.
Yeah, outside is big. Yeah, I know. Yeah, is that the next one you're reading, or you?
Well,
Oh yeah.
whenever Holly comes around, like Finders Keepers and The Outside, I mean, these things are huge.
Yeah. Under the Dome
Yeah.
was like 1,100 pages.
Yeah, that's massive. But did you like it, Brandy? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I liked it. I didn't DNF it or anything, but I mean, I've read better Stephen King.
What about the ending? Was the ending all right, or was it a bit dodgy?
No, the ending was fine, but I've never had a problem with any of Stephen King's endings. So,
I
that's
like
one of
his
those
endings.
things that not everybody's gonna agree with me on that. So
Yeah. Loads of people say that, but I mean, I haven't read Under the Dome, but there's loads of books I've read that where they've said they didn't like his endings. I did like his endings. So,
yeah,
me too.
I've liked them all so far.
yeah.
Me too. Like
I
for
think-
example, Greg doesn't like King endings. I think Brandon Bookish doesn't really like King's
Yeah.
endings.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's the middle bit that I just think, I'll get on with it. It's just like usually you can take 100 pages out of the middle. That's what I usually find.
That's what I like about Stephen King. He goes in so much depth with his characters. I love it. And he's always
Yeah.
got like he doesn't always, but a lot of times he's got like a huge cast of characters and you get to
Yeah.
know all the characters. That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah. No, it's right. That's why I
how
like
felt
Needful
with
things.
Carrie.
It's
Yeah,
what?
Carrie's brilliant.
That's how I felt with Carrie, Brandy. It's like
Okay.
Stephen King made me really get to know Carrie, especially that's so different from the movie. But I got to know Carrie big time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I think every character in Carrie's developed, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
I haven't even read Carrie. I've got it, but I haven't read that one yet.
You're gonna love it because
Yeah, I can't
it's
wait.
so different.
I've heard so many good things about it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that in August actually. I read it in full August. Yeah. And that was, I've read, I don't know, about 30 of his books, but that was one that I had left. But I really liked it. I thought Carrie was really good.
Well, people have been
So
reading a
Kevin
lot of
says-
King lately. Is there some King event that I don't know about? Or
It's all about Holly.
Yeah.
I have
Dave.
no idea.
Yeah, so Holly the character, because he just brought out a book called Holly about her.
Yeah.
She's in like 6 other books, so it's like
That
an
was
event where we
Goodreads.
read the book that she's in.
Goodreads best horror novel for 2023. Holly.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I reckon that's not just because it's Stephen King. Apparently, loads of people have said it's a really good Stephen King. So
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you read that one on its own?
probably.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I'm sure you
Yeah.
can.
Yes. Dave, you absolutely can read this book as a standalone. You can.
Okay.
This is fine reading it by itself, but of course it helps to read the others if you want. Only if you want to know the history of Holly, but you could definitely read this alone.
Yeah, I think she's a fascinating character. I like her. She's like an underdog, and she's got psychological issues, things, and other great unusual things about her too.
That's cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we got so Kevin said he's just finished Prophet Song, fantastical dystopian novel.
Oh.
Book of people got it right for once. I don't know. Do you know Prophet Song, guys?
Mm-mm.
No.
I know the Queen song called Prophet Song. Do you know that?
Oh, I
That's a
don't
book.
even know that.
That's a
Oh, that's on Night of the Opera. It's like, so on Night of the Opera, you've got Bohemian Rhapsody, which is written by Freddie, but you've got another very proggy song called Prophet Song, which is written by Brian May, and I think it's an amazing song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant, but it's a really good album anyway. Night of the Opera.
Yeah, it has a 39 song on it, doesn't it? 39.
39's on it. Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do this one.
Death on Two Legs.
Yeah.
Some good stuff. But yeah, I don't know the book though, so that's cool. So the book of people got it right. Kevin's saying, awesome. So Brian's saying he's only read one King book. Should we try and guess which one it is?
Yeah.
It.
Do you think Brian's read it?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Oh,
It's-
Brian's only read one King book.
yeah.
What'd you read?
Different Seasons. Let's see if he's read that one. I don't know. MJ's not read any King books, and in fact, this will surprise you. But part of the reason why she hasn't read his stuff is because she went out with him for ages, and it's like just takes her back to those dates, and it's just not a good memory. So it's pretty hard for her to read this stuff. Fact.
True story.
Kelly says, terrific connection with the characters. I do get pissed when an author goes to all that work, build out the characters only to phone in the ending. There we go. So that might be true for some of that stuff. Doomakey, yeah, I've got Doomakey, but I haven't read that one.
Yeah, I like it. He's the painter, Dharmakey in the Key West. Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't got the right one yet. I mean, he still needs to guess. Brian's not telling us. So the winner
It's the Stand. It's the Stand.
Is it the Stand? Brandon says it's the Stand. I'm going to say it's oh, I know. I'm going to go with Christine.
I'm going to go with Hearts in Atlantis.
Okay. No, he just keeps saying nope, nope. This is a fun game, isn't it? Okay, well, actually, Kelly said this might be Misery, and it might be Misery, actually.
Misery.
But Misery is amazing. End of story. Okay, don't know that one.
Oh.
So Brian's lying to us anyway. 1 minute he's got one. In a minute he's going to say he's read 3 books. You watch.
WTF, Brian?
Stop lying to us, Biscuit
Nope.
Rage.
Tell us already.
Biscuit Rage. Texas biscuit.
Texas biscuit. What kind of biscuits do they have in Texas? Massive ones.
I don't know, but Brian likes biscuits like he likes his girlfriends, brown and flaky.
Okay. Dolores Claiborne. This is the guess. I love it. Everyone's trying to guess what Brian read.
Book. That was a good book.
No.
Someone's flooding the chat. He's like, don't do that, man. Needful Things. Yeah, I love Needful Things. It was the first book in a series. Oh, Gunslinger.
The Dark
Reckon it's
Tower.
Gunslinger? Nope.
Nope.
Book in a series.
Huh.
Oh, The Green Mile.
Oh, do you reckon he read the Green Mile?
That
That's
would
good.
be a Brian book.
Well, he says nope.
Oh,
He might
Not The Green Mile. Come on, that was a good guess.
Who's trying to think that he's got the author wrong and he doesn't even know who
What
Stephen
about
King is?
Cujo?
yeah, I think he was thinking about Dean Koontz. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? He's got so many books that we can just
No,
guess
Brian, we're talking about
endlessly.
a guy named Stephen King.
Yeah, he's so prolific. It's just madness. And he's still doing it now, isn't he? He's still bringing them out now. And he's like, what is he, 250 years old, I think? I mean, MJ would know because she went out with him. So she'd know how old he is.
What about Cujo?
Talisman. Was it a Talisman?
Oh.
That's what it's about.
Yeah,
Could be.
Cujo's
Oh,
what
he
they
says
were
no.
talking about.
He's
Okay,
lovely.
Brian,
There.
stop stringing us along. Just do the reveal now. I need to know this.
They're also going to be on the naughty list.
Yeah, Mr. Mercedes is the first in the series, isn't it? Because it's the first in the trilogy.
Yeah, Mr. Mercedes.
So Brian said he's never read a Koontz book. So
I was
I don't
actually
know.
going to get rid of all my Koontz books on
Sale.
Hall.
Oh, hold on. Kelly wins.
Wait, what was it?
Hold
What
on. What
Kelly
did Kelly
guess?
tell? Yeah, Mr. Mercedes.
Mr. Mercedes.
Okay.
I wonder what he thought of it.
Mm.
Actually, it rings a bell. Did Brian actually mention it on his channel recently?
I don't know. Not that I remember.
Oh, MJ would know. She's out of order not being there. Salem's Lot. Yeah, awesome book.
Yeah, that was really good. I just read that this year.
Kelly wins, but Brian's not told her what she's won. So you have to.
She's won a little bit of biscuit rage. That's what she's won.
She's won a bit of biscuit rage. Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of biscuit rage coming your way. She does. She sees us now. Awesome. So who's not said what they're reading? Dave, you've not said what you're reading yet.
No, I haven't. I'm only reading Christmas stuff for this month. So
Oh
I
yeah,
took
your readings are well good on your channel.
reading what?
Your readings, your live
The
readings, they're
Dickens.
awesome.
Oh, the fireside stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I've been reading that. That's been fun doing some of the Dickens stories. So that's been because that was new. That was news for me that he had all those other Christmas stories. I didn't know that. I'd only known about Christmas Carol until not that long ago. So that's been fun. I just finished. See if I can find it here. I just finished this one, which is about Dickens. This was pretty cool. This was I don't know if you could see it. Mr. Dickens and His Carol by Samantha Silva.
Oh yeah.
Not my usual style of book, but because it's the Christmas season, and it was neat reading alongside the other Dickens stories that I was reading. But this was like a wonderful little Christmas tale. This was about him, you know, getting inspired to, he was having a tough time. Like his latest books weren't selling, and he's having economic trouble, and his wife like moved out with the kids for a little while, and so everybody's taking advantage of him. And then he goes back to his old stomping grounds and meets a muse that gets him to write the Christmas Carol. And it was a neat little story, nice twist, and it was I enjoyed that one. And then I just been what else been reading? So I read this one. Did I ever tell you about this one? The Visitor. It was a little horror.
Is that one good?
Little horror
Oh yeah,
story.
yeah, that was really good from what you said about it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was all right. That wasn't that great. And then I've been reading some Christmas stories, some short stories out of this. A lot like Christmas. This is Connie Willis, science fiction writer.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
she put this book together of all Christmas stories. So I've been reading those. So that's it. I think I'm going to start. Probably going to start on this. This is horror. Hark the Herald Angels Scream. This is horror. Christmas story. So I'm going to start that one next. I think.
Awesome.
So that's it. Doing all Christmassy. I put the other stuff. I still got the Tchaikovsky going, The Doors of Eden,
Yeah.
and Dracula. I started that like just shortly before December started, which was a mistake. So those are kind of both on hold. And I'll pick up Dracula again on January 1, but the rest of the month is just Christmas stuff.
Right. I need to nip off a sec. I'll be back in a minute. You talk about rhinoceroses and antelopes.
Okay.
Is Dracula a reread for you, Dave?
No, I never read it before. I've been meaning to because I had heard Michael Vaughn, who I watch him a lot, and he really loves that book, and so he mentioned it a couple times, and so it was on my list. But I wasn't going to read it anytime soon, and I had gone to the stop me if I already told you this story, but I had gone to Barnes and Noble to pick up another horror book,
Okay.
and I saw Carmilla there. Do you know that
Oh,
one?
Carmilla. Yeah, I didn't like it.
I've seen
no?
the film of that, Carmel. I've seen the film, black and white, that old film.
Have you read the book, Alan, or no?
Oh, is it? I think I just seen the film. There's a film of it, if I believe.
I think there's multiple films of it.
It's by Sheridan. Sheridan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Lafayette.
I'll have to hunt down the movie. I haven't seen it, but I did very much enjoy. I didn't know about the book, and I saw it there, and I'm like, oh, this always happens, right? When you go to the bookstore, I'm like, oh, what's this? It had a great little historical introduction in it, and about it being, like a precursor to Dracula and having a big influence on Dracula, and it wasn't that long, so I was like, oh, well, this looks cool. Let me take this home. I took it home, read it right away. And I really enjoyed it. And so then I was like, I should probably just move right on to Dracula now, and so that's why I started reading Dracula. It's long overdue. I'm enjoying it so far, but I just put pause on for the Christmas stuff. But you read it?
Are you going to pick it back up in January?
January 1, I'm going to pick it back up. Yeah.
Do you like Gothic literature, Dave? Like Dracula or anything like that, or Frankenstein?
I haven't read. Yeah, I haven't read much classic literature, actually. I'm ashamed to say.
Oh, that's
You
okay.
do?
I'm barely getting into it because I know it's coming along in February on Regina's Library. I think they're doing some kind of gothic romance or something like that. So I'm going to pick
Okay.
it up soon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to disappear. That was MJ just giving me my Christmas present.
She floated in her jet.
She's knocking on the door. She's on.
Yeah, it's weird though. It's really weird. It's like
Did she use her private jet to get to you?
Yeah.
she did. Yeah, she got in propaganda.
I
Because
figured.
Would
she
you
came
like
down
to
in
come
the
on the
gap
show,
between
MJ? No, I have to.
the
Would you
ball
like
game's
to come
still
on the show,
happening. She
MJ?
nipped down quick.
That's not the real question. The real question is, which celebrities did she have on that private jet when you saw her?
Apparently Oliver Stone.
Yeah, with her.
Yeah,
Oliver
you
That's my
Stone
read.
favorite.
and
my
Yeah, you
favorite.
read. Definitely.
and what's the name? Obama. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama and Oliver Stone, apparently. Yeah.
What up, y'all?
Yeah. Thanks, Al.
See you on
Okay,
Let's get
see
back.
you later.
Let's get back to the comments. Has anyone ever read Frankenstein in Baghdad? Has anyone ever read that?
Yes, I did read that. Yes, I did. It came up on a like a suggested feed. I was reading all these different like Frankenstein pastiche novels, and that one came up. It wasn't that good.
That's shocking.
My granny's on the stage.
He just put him off.
Wow.
Steve says, I'm reading some of the non-Christmas Carol Christmas stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah, he does lots of stories, isn't there? He wrote for Christmas.
Yeah, I just got done reading Cricket on the Hearth like a week ago.
I was thinking about doing a fireside reading of that one, but that's long. It's a bit. So far, I've just been doing the short stories. That one's a little longer. But did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was okay. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't as good as A Christmas Carol, mind you.
Yeah.
So, like, the book that I have is a collection of all because, like, he did Christmas Carol, and then every Christmas he wrote a new one.
Yeah.
And the book I have has all of them in one volume, and the Cricket on the Hearth is just the next one. And so, if you read Christmas Carol and then you read that one, it's kind of like, well, that's disappointing. But just on its own, without trying to compare it to A Christmas Carol, it's pretty good.
Is it pretty Christmassy?
No.
Okay.
It's not Christmassy at all, as a matter of fact, but I can see why he wrote it for Christmas. Like it has a, kindness and giving spirit kind of a feel to it, but it doesn't deal with Christmas specifically.
Yeah.
MJ read it, but she only read it in Russian, so she found it quite hard. But she's vowed to sometime get it in English, and then she might be able to enjoy it more. She said.
Oh, I can't wait till she watches this back tomorrow.
Kelly says there's been a power outage. No, we can live on phone. There's a windstorm.
I've heard.
Nova Scotia. Wow. I
There's
hope you're
some
okay.
pretty fast storms are moving along.
Yeah. She's in Halifax. Okay, Steve's in Halifax.
Yeah, you
Inward,
guys stay safe.
off for a minute. Off all around and be like, oh, okay. Brian says we want to hear about the Naughty Krampus book.
I don't know if I'm going to have time for this. Oh, he's talking about the Christmas smut. I forgot about that one.
Dave.
I forgot about that. I just saw Jess's eyes light up.
Yes, do tell. Yes, please.
So I don't know where I heard about this book. I heard about it last year. It's called this. I never read ebooks, but I'm reading this one as an ebook, so I can't show it. But look it up. It's called Grave Tidings by Salem Sinclair, I think. And there's a whole series, but the first one is about Krampus, and a woman that he helped bring the Christmas tree into her house. That's how it starts. So I'm in the middle of it. I never read. Where'd he go?
I don't know. He froze and now he's gone.
He got nervous. I started talking about Naughty Krampus, I think.
There you go. He's shy.
But
Dave, you guys send me that information on Instagram. I want that book.
I'll send it to you.
Dave, I'm really finding this amusing that you're going to read like a naughty Christmas story.
Yeah.
Like I don't do romance and love stories and all that, but I do like erotica, and I do read that every now and then. It's got to be like the really dirty kind, like some crazy kinky stuff has to be going down, or I'm not, or if my jaw's not hitting the floor, then I am not entertained.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, you would be entertained by this one, I assure you. It's it's funny because I never read this kind of book. I've maybe read like one other one in the past.
Well, what made you decide to read it?
Just because I don't know. Somebody was talking about it last year. I thought it was Crystal over at Fiber Arts, and I blamed her, and it turns out it wasn't her because she reads all that like funky smut, And so I don't know who it was, but somebody talked about it last year, and I put it in my little bin. I'm like, that looks interesting. Maybe I'll give that a try. And then this year, Christmas rolled around, and I looked in there to see what books I had saved in there, and there it was. And I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna. So I tried it, and I don't have an issue with that kind of book, not at all. I mean, it's just I don't know why, I just never read them.
Just never pick it up, yeah.
Just never pick them up. But this one, yeah.
Was it fun?
So if you want jaw dropping stuff, you'll like it. Like I said, I'm only partway through, but I mean, it starts off with a bang. I mean, it goes right into it, and
so there's like two different kinds of these stories. Like there's the kind that are trying to be serious about it. Yeah. I mean, I like the serious ones too, but like my favorite ones are the ones that are funny as well. Is this one that's trying to be serious, or is it one that is also like really funny?
This is not trying to be serious.
Okay.
This is that's it. So the woman, our main character, she had moved to this. She lives in this town where like humans and other entities, like mythical entities, like coexist, like they. And she's struggling to get her Christmas tree into the house one Christmas Eve, and Krampus, who she doesn't realize is Krampus at first, helps her bring the tree in, and then we go from there.
Well, I can imagine where that's going.
Yeah, it gets really naughty really quick.
Last year I read one called I think it was called Ganged by the Christmas Ghosts or something like that.
Oh, but that sounds wonderful.
It was a Christmas Carol essentially, only the Scrooge character was a woman, and then the Christmas spirits and the ghost of her ex-business partner show up to help her regain her Christmas spirit.
Okay, I'm so missing out. I have not found these books at all. Where can I find these books?
Vera Valentine is the author of the one that I read last year, and I've got another one for this year. I can't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to be like the Christmas dinner. She's putting it away, and they all turn into men or whatever. So,
right here is my naughty. I can't move it. Right here is my naughty books. I have them hidden here. Yeah. Like half naked people, half everything. All my naughtiness is right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got my secret stash here. That's my playtime there.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever looking for interesting smut, all you gotta do is like tune into Crystal's latest video, because whatever time of year it is or whatever reading event is going on, she's like, if you're like just recently like they're doing cryptids, she's got a bunch of Bigfoot smut, like
that's hilarious.
She's got every kind of smut. She's gonna kill me tomorrow when she sees this, but
okay, I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'll DM you the link, Jess.
I read one called Squeak. It's probably the most creative one I've ever read, and it was where this woman meets two men, and they are shapeshifters, and they change into balloon animals. And it's of course all sex and everything like this, and they're shape-shifting between human and balloon animals during the sex.
Oh wow!
It was absolutely hilarious. I loved it.
They were. So Garrett said he can't get back in.
So we should take hostage his life right here. It's just be naughty.
Yeah.
That's too funny. So you can't get back on for real?
You can't get in, really?
I'm
it's
actually
interesting that it's still got. But sorry.
Yeah, Dave. I think I was just getting ready to say what you were going to say. That how can we still be in when it was like his
Yeah,
little
So
StreamYard studio?
it's the
That's
ghost that
weird.
stole the life. I don't know.
Well,
It
I'm going to
thinks
get off of here anyways because my phone is about dead, and I always do these on my phone.
All right.
Me too. Me too. You know what's funny? I barely realized that you could just turn the phone and do landscape the whole time I was doing portrait. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. I'm always on landscape.
yeah, me too. Well, I barely learned that trick. I was like, what?
That's funny. Well, you guys have a nice evening. Fun
All
talk
right,
about
you
the
too.
naughty books.
We'll talk
Bye.
a little bit more.
All right,
next
see you, Brandy.
Bye,
I-
Brandy.
I feel like we there's still like a lot of people watching, Jess. I feel like we shouldn't hang up. I don't know what to do here.
But the only thing is that we can't read the comments. Like,
Yeah, we
who
can't
is
click. What do you
watching?
want us to do, Gareth?
Shall we just keep going? I mean, I don't mind. We could see the projects I've been doing. I painted a doll and I made a tooth out of clay. So,
Teeth out of clay.
yeah. Making a necklace. And then I tried to make a doll that was gothic and it didn't go very well.
I think it's coming out good.
You think so?
Oh wait, here he says he's coming back
Baby.
in. Looks like he's coming back in, he said. I can tell you what. Oh, he's going to tell us what MJ's experiences were with balloon animals, he said.
Ooh, balloon.
All right, so is he coming back in?
You know,
Do we
I
have to
had
let
no
him
clue
in?
those books actually existed. That'd be fun.
Let's see. Yeah, so you would like this. You would probably like this. Grave Tidings. Just there's a whole series of them. There's another winter one. Like the second one's like a winter one, and then like next one's like Cupid. And then there's like an Easter one. It goes with the seasons, you know. So it's like
Easter
6 books. In
Bunny?
the series.
Really? That's cute. I gotta behave. We're gonna get like I'll get in trouble and I'm never gonna get invited back. Yeah.
Oh, here he comes.
He's gonna have to parental control this situation, Dave.
There he is. So we hijacked your live for a little while there.
I know, it was awesome. You did a great job. It was awesome. Thank you so much. And then obviously Brandy just left. Brandy didn't care. God, if that ever happens to me when Brandy's doing it, I'm off straight away. If that happens to me.
Oh, I'm staying on because we were all talking about some balloons or something. And Easter.
Yeah, you can tell us about MJ's experiences with balloon animals.
Yeah. Let's see what she says.
Oh, he must be having connectivity issues, I guess. Is he frozen for you, Jess?
For dinner, Dave?
Sorry?
What did you have for dinner?
Dinner tonight?
Mm-hmm.
I had some. What do we have? We had. I picked up these like little loaves, like meatball loaf and chicken parm loaf, and some Brussels sprouts. What about you?
I'm having some fried. Do you eat Wingstop once in a while? Have you had Wingstop?
I have not. I've heard of it, but I haven't had it.
So we're frying
I don't know
our
if we.
own chicken with lemon pepper and our own buffalo wings with some French fries and some ranch.
Oh.
Yeah, not healthy, but it's good. That's dinner.
Well, you got to live a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have Wingstops by me. I'm up in Connecticut. I've never seen one around here.
You probably have something similar though, maybe some kind of wings that are fried and smothered in goodness or something.
We have Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever heard of those. Yeah. We
Similar.
have those around here. But I don't know. You big wing person?
Yeah, and a steak person.
Yeah.
Delicious, medium rare, almost bloody. So good.
Yeah.
So what
Well,
motivated you to do the fireplace Christmas stories?
I I don't know. It's something I hadn't really seen people doing, and so I figured I wanted to read those stories anyway, and it just seemed like something nice for the season. I didn't see anyone else doing it, so I figured let me give it a try, see if people. And I mentioned it beforehand. It sounded like a few people were interested and would watch it, so I just went ahead and gave it a shot.
You do have a beautiful voice for it, and you do read
Oh.
very good. And I love all just next to you. So it's a perfect Christmas treat.
Yeah, well, she bailed on me once. I think she got too hot by the fire, so she just took off.
I've done that, Dave. I almost passed out. I was like bad grandma with my wig, and I was reading by the fireplace, and I was like, whoo! I'm like, I was burning. I was like, this is not good. So, yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yes.
As long as the wig wasn't burning, that's the thing to worry about, isn't
it?
Probably. I'm digging that wig. So where you been, Gareth?
I know. It's just been difficult, isn't it? And you know, I think people thought it might have been finishing because our numbers gone down, isn't it? Which is a shame. Kelly's still here. Look, Kelly's still here.
See, we had everybody's like rapt attention with the Christmas smut, and then you disappeared.
I couldn't handle it. I was like, no, I can't do it.
I'm going to go.
No, I actually think
that Christmas smut after we hang up. That's going under my tree. Yeah. I'm going to ask for
read Christmas smut on your channel?
Smut.
Would you read that stuff live on your channel?
Oh, I would do anything like that.
Oh, that would be maybe Jess can do those fireside readings, the Grave Tidings.
I can. There might be a good series going on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Just as it seems weird not to answer the question, the thing with MJ with balloon animals, she was actually stalked by a balloon animal for 14 years. Wouldn't leave her alone. It was a giraffe, a balloon giraffe. Yeah, that was horrible, a really horrible situation. And the only time after 14 years, she managed to get a pin and got rid of it.
That might be a sexy novel. A stalker.
Sexy novel.
Being stalked by balloons.
Balloon giraffe.
That now that you mention it, that has the makings of a good horror novella, I think.
Yeah, it could be like, instead of like the word insatiable, it's inflatable.
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 I think you might have just come up with the idea for your Garb August entry into the Garb August anthology.
I've sent one. I've actually sent one. Did you know that? I've sent a short story. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like body horror, and I sent it to my daughter. She said it really creeped her out. So hopefully it creep everyone else out. Are you going to write something for it, Dave?
I had a deadline's the end of the month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. I thought about it, but I don't think I'm going to have time now. But we'll see.
It's well busy.
Come up with something last minute. Huh?
Yeah. What about you, Jess?
What?
You going to write something for Garb August?
No, not much of a writer. Sadly to say, you know what? I could be. The way that my mind thinks sometimes, I should be a writer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a great visual sense, I think. So you write quite visual stories, can you?
Yeah. Like all my videos, it's like my idea. So I might just should put that on paper. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be a good piece of work.
Yeah, you never. I mean, you're so creative. I mean, you never know until you sit down and give it a shot. You know.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, should I do that on video? Sometimes I'm like, like should I ask this first? But yeah, maybe Oh,
Oh my
it's gone
god.
again. Should we go back to the balloons? No, I'm just kidding.
Gareth. I wonder
Hi,
what's going
Gareth.
on.
Once it was
Does he keep
starting to get
losing-
good, he's like, boop, he's gone.
I know. He must
How's
be
Olive
losing his
doing?
internet or something.
She asleep?
Sorry?
How's Olive doing?
Yeah,
She asleep?
she is passed out today. I don't know. Hey, Olive, come on. You want to say hi? What
Hi,
if I give you a treat?
sweetie. Hi, Olive.
Hey, say hi. Say
Hi,
hi.
Olive. Hi, sweetie.
Here, you want a little treat? Perk up a little bit?
Can I just say, I wasn't getting any hassle until Greg started doing his live stream, and he's just sent me a message saying, "Get off the internet."
Oh,
You know, that makes sense now.
Maybe naughty and stay on it. No, just
He
kidding.
said, "Get off, or I'll keep." He said, "Or I'll keep kicking you off your own one." That's what he said. It's like, whoa.
Hey, Garrett. What would
Yeah.
MJ do?
Well, yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
think MJ's doing it as well. She's with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. They've both been like scheming. Unbelievable. But I've got a friend who's an inflatable giraffe. Oh yeah, he can make MJ regret doing that.
We need to name that graph.
In case anyone thinks I'm being serious, Greg is not interfering with my live stream at all. He's a lovely man. He wouldn't do that. Yeah, William's right. You could do a graphic novel. Do you? Because you've got such a great visual style. Do you actually draw and
Yeah.
paint and that? Jess, do you draw and paint and?
I would come up with some stuff. I mean, I wanted to. There's things in the book. Now I'm all over the place. Like, I would love to create my own design or something. I've always thought about that. Like in the Black Farm, off subject. The Black Farm, there's this massive pig that likes to chomp and eat people. I would love to create something like that. Just my own image of the pig. But yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, do it.
It'd be fun to
Do it.
design.
That'd be cool. Yeah, yeah.
What is the Black Farm?
Oh, Dave, you must read that book. It's good. It's gosh, I don't know. I don't want to do any spoilers, but it's a extreme horror.
Okay.
Cliff from Dark Gems did a review, a really good review, and I highly recommend it. It's a good horror. Greg read it too. He liked it. It's an interesting read. I don't want to spoil it because then I'm like, whoop, my mouth will be like talking about spoilers.
Is it long?
But, yeah. Huh?
Is it long?
No, like it's just a regular, typical book. You'll fly by it so quick. It's
I'll
good.
check it out.
And then there's a sequel, Return of the Black Farm, that just came out.
What's your
Okay.
favorite book you read this year?
Me?
Yeah.
You're like putting me on the spot, Gareth. My favorite book. Okay, that's hard. Honestly, like non-horror would be What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and if it's horror, The Black Farm. Yeah, those would be my two. Yeah, those are good.
That's cool.
Hmm.
What about you, Dave?
You got me.
I can't
You got
remember.
me looking up at my.
I know.
magazine.
It's hard to think of what you read, like on the spot. Like, what did I read?
Yeah. Probably. Probably. That's probably Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Oh,
think.
cool.
That's a good one.
That's up there. If it's not, I don't know. Maybe Children. Did I read Children of Ruin this year?
Yeah, you
I
did.
remember.
Yeah, a little while ago.
That would be up there. It was probably Tarzan. That was the first one. That was just such a pleasant surprise and such a great book in so many ways that I didn't expect. So probably that one. What about you?
I think my favorite was probably the biography of Charles Adams.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, really. Although I did read Razor Blade Tears this year. Yeah, Razor
Right.
Blade Tears maybe as well. Yeah, that was amazing. MJ, her favorite is is like there was a massive hardback 4,000 word manual on how to build a rocket, and that was her favorite. She read it 4 times in just a few days.
Yeah.
And built a rocket as well.
What did you rate the book?
What the rocket book? The book about the rocket. 5 stars.
Did you give it a 5-star?
Well, I suppose millions of stars.
Millions.
Yeah, it was about a rocket. That's almost a dad joke. But yeah, no. I like giving 5 stars to books. If I really like it, I'll give it 5 stars, even if it's not supposed to get 5 stars. If it's a quick read or something for the airport or whatever, if I really liked it, I'll give it 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of generous with my ratings. Like, obviously, I'm not too hard on ratings. If I give it a 5, I give it a 5. If I give it a 4, and so forth. But I'm really generous when it comes to my ratings. So.
Yeah, I think some people think. Go on.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I think some people think that you can only give something 5 stars if you think people are still going to be reading it in 300 years' time. And I don't think that's the right way of doing it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just be positive.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
I've kind of fallen off. The only thing that was really making me give things stars was Goodreads, and I've kind of fallen off with my Goodreads. I haven't been keeping up with that. And so I stopped giving things stars, like in my videos, like a long time ago. And that's what I found. It was like hard to read all different kinds of books, and giving books good ratings for different reasons. And it was kind of hard to compare one to the other. You're trying to, this one was a 4.5. So how you know what I'm saying? They're like they were good for such different reasons. It was really kind of hard to like equate the metrics, for rating them. And so I just stopped doing it and started just talking about what I like or don't like about the books. Yeah,
ratings are useless without an actual talk about what is specifically you liked. Unless if you just have a number, it doesn't mean anything, does it? But if you have an explanation as well, that means more, doesn't it? But yeah. So what events are you guys going to get involved in next year?
I am taking this one. It's kind of like hitting home because I don't exercise really. So I'm joining Courtney's from Tangible Reads Bootcamp. And she wants us to do push-ups and walk and exercise. It's a good thing. I'm taking it positive, and I'm like, okay, but goodness, if I don't throw up on the first day, it'll be a miracle. Gosh, I'm gonna be throwing up through the whole January, but yeah. But I'm
Are you filming these?
We're talking about reading events, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna film me vomiting and doing push-ups and all that stuff.
The vomiting event. I love it.
Yeah. It's going to get all splatterpunk on my channel.
Yeah.
It's going to be gross. That's going to be like, gagging in there. And also, if I run, I tend to fall. Like I'm really clumsy. So there might be some medical bills. So we'll see.
So you're like, women who run in horror films, they always fall over, don't they?
I think just me is just horror film. So I think it's going to go badly. But yeah.
What about you, Dave?
I wanted to do videos though, and I was like, am I going to get in trouble? Like, have you seen Full Metal Jacket, the movie?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to do like, this is my book and this is for fun. This is my book and this is for fun. And I'm going to get in trouble if I do a video like that. So I'm not going to do it. So I wanted to do like Full Metal Jacket, but I think I'll get in trouble. So I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I love that movie. And you guys got quiet. That's a reaction I'm kind of afraid of.
You never know. You might not get in trouble.
I don't know. What would you guys think? That's gone crazy. Don't do that.
Let's try it.
That was it's been so many years since I saw that. That was pretty intense, that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah,
movie.
it's great film. Yeah. It's Kubrick, isn't it?
I'm sorry, what?
Was it?
It's Stanley Kubrick, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very intense. So what events are you doing, Dave? Are you doing any push-ups or you doing
I'm not doing any
sprinting
push-ups.
or
No,
shot
no
put, long
push-ups,
jump?
no sprints. Hopefully no vomiting, unless it's because I ate too much birthday cake like Olive the other day. No, I mean, I'm gonna do Horror Mayhem again because I had a
Yeah.
great time with
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do Garb August again.
Yeah.
And then I think I'll try. Scott said he's gonna do the New Worlds November this year, so I
Yeah.
think I'll try that this time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then I'm gonna do. He just had that really good idea for the reviewing the Hugo and the Nebula nominees.
Oh,
So I don't know if
yeah.
you'd
Yeah,
consider
that's
that
right.
an event or not, but I'm totally down for that. That's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know when he's going to announce that, but yeah, he sent me a message about that as well. Reading all the ones that have read that have won Hugo and Nebula awards, is it, or just?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, because they'll come out at different times, so
yeah. Sounds
so
cool.
that sounds like fun. Jess, you don't read a lot of sci-fi, do you?
Mm-mm. No, I should get into it though. I did get into Western smut. And that's because of Greg. He sent me some Western that has sex in it, so I got really happy. But I told him I can't do Western unless there's something for me. And he's like, okay, I'll send you some books. I'm like, what kind of books? He's like, sex books. Western? Like, how Western? Sex? He's like, yeah. Okay, I'm still in. So I got into Western.
I love it. He said, I'm going to send you some sex books.
Yeah. So if you want me in sci-fi, just send me some sex books in sci-fi. No, I'll
Sex
read it.
sci-fi. Okay.
Sci-fi
Do I
smut.
know any?
Okay.
Is there any? There must be a whole load of sexy sci-fi things. There must
Oh
be.
God, I think there's tons probably.
I mean, we were talking about balloons just like not too long ago. So
Yeah.
Balloons. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's a whole new
There
genre
was
as well.
that. You remember that one? I don't know if you read it, Gareth, but in Garb August, a couple of the hosts read that Taken by the Tetris Blocks.
oh, that was great.
You read that?
Great. Did.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
That sounded crazy.
Greg's kinky. Greg's kinky. He likes that stuff.
He likes Tetris blocks. Nice.
Yes, that's where I got the idea of Tetris. Like, hey, where's that at? But he read it. I don't think he really liked it though. He didn't give it a good rating. No, he said it was okay. Pretty sure.
Needs to be more saucier, do you reckon?
Mhm.
So William says, I prefer a rating scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, I think that's a good idea because then because it's an even number, you have to make a decision, don't you? Because it's an odd number. Hold on, what am I trying to say? So a rating out of 5 is different because no, the other way around. If it's rating out of 5, you have to make a decision. If it's out of 10, you can just put one in the middle. You can say 5 out of 10 if you want to say. But you can put more detail in it, can't you? You can say 8 or 9 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
MJ likes to rate things out of 2. It's either yes or no. MJ.
A -2.
Simple.
-0. -1.
Oh, poor MJ.
That's a fact, that is. So what have we got for the next week? Because we got Christmas coming up in a week's time?
Yeah, it's almost here. I can't believe it.
Have you got like a manic week, or have you got a chilled week, or?
How about you, Bad?
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna try to like wrap up as much work as I can so that like I can I usually try to, if possible, not work between Christmas and New Year's, and my wife, my wife's a teacher. She's off during that week. So, try to take as much time off then as possible. So I think I'll be busy just trying to wrap things up this week. Other than that, not too much. What about you?
So do you can control how much you work? Do you? Can you? You can like, if you do more, you can do less later. Is it?
Yeah, well, because I'm my own boss, so I can, I have some flexibility as long as I get the stuff done.
Okay.
But thought we. It's like it's frozen up again.
Yeah, it is. Maybe we tap the screen. Maybe tap you.
Now-
Maybe tap your
now
little
we're all-
face, Dave. Maybe it'll work. I'm gonna tap your face. Did it work? No.
No. Gareth,
Right.
you still there?
We see you, but it's frozen. Now you guys are both frozen. And I'm the only one that's here. Hi. I'm the only one that's moving. Oh no, Gareth came back.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I won't bother doing the banner then. I was going to do a banner, and I was going to. I had no idea where to write, but I was going to write a banner across it. Am I still there?
You're still there. You're still moving. Wait, if I freeze, am I still moving?
No.
You two are moving. Looks like I'm frozen.
Wow, this is weird.
You're like, oh,
Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll have one more question going around, and then we'll probably leave it because I think it's gone a bit mad, isn't it, today? I hope this is the only time it's going to be as weird as this, because me and Dave were talking about doing a regular thing, weren't we?
oh, that'd be great.
Whoa.
I'll stay tuned. I'll watch.
Yeah, but
There he is.
yeah.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay.
There we go.
That
Yeah.
was weird. My whole screen just went white, and then all of a sudden I was back.
It's the
Because I said your name once. If you say your name once, you appear.
Yeah.
It's the ghost, Dave. It's the ghost. It's still Christmas.
Wow.
Oh, it's Keely. That Keely's a student I used to teach. So she
Yeah,
left
it's
last
the
year.
live
Hello,
stream.
Keely. So yeah. Should we? Yeah. So we have one. What do you reckon? What can we finish this show on? What question should we give ourselves? What are we looking forward to next year? There you go.
What are we looking forward to next year? Gosh, that's a good one. Like a better health, books, friends, vacations.
Are you going to? Have you got any vacations in mind?
No, but I would like to. I will. You know what I want to do so bad, and I haven't been able to. I want to go to a beach house and go fish. You know the beach houses that have like a cutout where you could go fishing in your beach house, like right underneath. I would love to do that. I've always wanted to do that. To go fishing at the beach. That'd be nice at a beach house.
Do you like going fishing in general?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you like fishing anyway, like in general?
Yeah, I would love that. I would love just to sit on a raft, read a book, and fish for like a couple hours and just pass out there. That'd be nice.
That's cool. What about you, Dave? What are you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, I mean, like booktube wise or general wise, or
yeah, in general.
Yeah, I mean, so my wife tells me we're going to like one of these like little beach vacations in the celebrate her birthday in the summer, so that'll be fun, assuming we do that. And I don't know, too much more exciting going on. I'm looking at my youngest daughter we'll move her into college in August, so that I'm not looking forward to because
that's
going
going to
do
be
without her.
Yeah.
So then I'll be sad. But that'll be my last one that I have responsibility for. So I'm gonna have I already have some free time now because none of them really need me anymore. But then I'll really have free time.
Yes, it's a real adjustment though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like BookTube has been great. I'm looking forward to just I've made more good friends this year. Like we've become very close this year. That's been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just looking forward to more lives. This has been fun starting to do the lives.
Yeah.
And just chatting with more people, getting to know more people. Like I just met Scott a month ago because of you, and I like it's already like been great. We're already like DMing each other and doing these lives and stuff, and it's it's like great to meet him, and I didn't even know him 2 months ago. So
that's fantastic.
It's been hopefully a lot more of that this year.
Yeah. That's what I've got planned as well. So yeah, we'll make it happen. It'd be awesome. And Scott's been on a few of mine. He's always up for being on screen. He's obviously live at the moment on Greg's channel. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to New Orleans. That's a big one for me, I think. But we got a really good festival in May that we're playing at, a 3-day festival. That'd be good. In Derbyshire, which is like the other side of the country. So that'd be fun. MJ, she's managed to get involved in some experimental scientific work, and she's really excited because she's going to grow another pair of arms. She said, she's really looking forward to doing more with this extra pair of arms. So she's hoping to kind of what's the word? Multitask. Although she said multitask, but I think she meant multitask. But yeah.
Sounds great.
So yeah, good luck to MJ on her experimental experiment.
Cheers on that.
I
hope she survives it. She's very keen. She's very excited about it. Apparently,
I have to say, Gareth, you've done a stellar job representing MJ tonight. I think she'll be very pleased.
I had to remember a lot of facts. Yeah, there's loads of.
I'm going to miss you. It was a very fun conversation. I love getting to know you today. You octopus.
Wait, who is she talking to? Wait, who are you talking to? Oh,
yeah, no, it's awesome. My portrayal of MJ has been so convincing that now you think I'm actually MJ. It's awesome.
Dave, you gotta keep up, man.
I know it's just slow sometimes.
We were with MJ the whole night, Dave. How do you not see that?
Yeah.
Or hear it?
It helps that I look just like MJ as well. That does help.
Oh boy.
Apparently the other thing that MJ is doing next year, she's going to start another channel because she's got Reading This Life and she's got Planning This Life, and she's going to do another one called Wasting This Life, but she's not going to put anything on it. She's just going to leave it blank.
That's going to hit the most views. That's going to get that wasting my life, wasting life.
Wasting this life. You watch.
Gareth,
you watch it.
Gareth, you need to do this series. Impersonate everyone on BookTube. Grab a mask and then impersonate me.
Okay.
Or something crazy and mask and be weird.
And I'll wear a wig and set fire to it.
I'm not wearing a wig.
You said you were burning your wigs earlier, didn't you?
Bad Grandma wears a wig. This is all real. But yeah, Bad Grandma has a pink wig.
This is real. You wouldn't think it was real, but it's real.
That's some good hair.
So William says he watched that. He watched my impersonation series. But see, like Keely, she thinks I'm actually Gareth. So
are you Gareth? Are you really Gareth? I think you're MJ.
Are we ever Gareth?
Are we?
Are we? I think that's a really interesting philosophical question.
Yeah. Definitely.
I've definitely channeled MJ tonight, and you know, just to let you know as well, Watson's doing very well.
Watson.
Yeah, Watson's doing well. He's been eating a lot today actually, and I took him out 4 times today.
What's Watson's favorite treat? Ah, and you froze, Gareth. There you are.
Am I back? Hey, that was my shock when you asked the question. What's Watson's favorite treat? His favorite treat is going on a trampoline. He loves that. He loves going on a trampoline, and he goes really high. And sometimes he just goes on one leg as well on the trampoline. Can you imagine a dog doing that?
Does he wear clothes like you?
Food treat. You're asking a food treat, aren't you? You're not asking like just a general treat. Food treat. What does he like eating? And Watson really, really loves rice.
Rice.
He just eats rice on its own, just rice, and he loves it when it's been like a few weeks old and it's just been sitting there for a while. He loves that, and he just eats rice that's been sitting there for a few weeks. Really, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Maybe that's why he has such pretty hair.
Yeah, because he eats all the rice. I've started doing that. I've started eating rice that's been there for a few weeks, and my hair is really lovely. Well.
Yeah,
that's why your hair looks so good.
All that good rice.
Yeah, it's why.
Wow.
It's why I love chasing balls as well.
Chasing balls.
Keely said that. Really Thank you, Keely. What's that? Sorry, Dave.
This live stream really went in the gutter really quick.
In the gutter.
Yeah, I don't chase those kind of balls. I've stopped doing that years ago, Dave. I only chase small round balls, but not the kind of balls you have in football, which brings us right back to the beginning again, because that's where MJ was at before she flew over here to give me the present. She was at a football game. So she came down in the break.
In the UK.
Like in the intermission. Yeah, she had she was watching the Phillies. Phillies?
Phillies?
The Phillies?
That's baseball.
Well, I'm trying to remember what she said. Yeah, baseball. It must have been baseball then. She said Phillies, yay. Yeah, she definitely said that. And then she flew over. There was an intermission. There's, as you know, in baseball, there's at least one intermission. I'm guessing there's an intermission. Is there an intermission in baseball? There must be an intermission. And she came over on the plane then and gave me the present, which was really lovely of her.
There's no crying in baseball. Sorry, I had to say that. From Tom Hanks. There's no crying in baseball. Why is she crying?
So he's teaching me about balls. Tennis balls are small. Football, I'm going to learn that. Tennis balls are small. Footballs are big. Rugby balls are funny shape. And so American football balls are rugby balls, aren't they? So why don't they call it American rugby?
Gareth, we can move on from the balls. Let's move on from the balls. I'm kind of.
I'll never move on from balls. No, you're right. We need to move on from balls.
Yeah. No more. But I got tired of talking about the balls. I don't want to be educated about balls. I'm done with the balls. Let's move on.
Okay. No more balls.
No more balls.
No more
I
balls.
don't care if they're made out of something. Just.
Did you see the video where I juggled 700 balls?
What?
Yeah, when I got 700 subscribers, I juggled 700 balls. Well, 750 balls. When I got 750 subscribers. It's really, really truthful and accurate. It's 750 balls I'm juggling.
Are you breaking a world record on those balls?
Well, exactly. Yeah, but they haven't contacted me. But you can see in the videos that I'm juggling 750 balls. You should look it up. It's a beautiful sight. It's a great moment in the internet. And MJ in particular, she was very pleased because MJ has only managed to juggle 576 balls. That was a party. That was.
No.
Right, I think we should probably go, shouldn't we? Do you think we should go?
Yeah, my
Getting
I
pretty
got
punchy.
chicken wing for me. But no, thank
Yeah.
you so much, Gareth and Dave and Brandy and Ellen, and especially you, Gareth, for inviting me. It was fun.
No, absolutely. It's been
Yeah.
brilliant.
You
And
guys are
MJ, of
Yeah.
course. MJ's been probably the main feature of the whole thing. You know, if it weren't for MJ, we wouldn't have had all those answers.
Yeah.
Exactly. I got to know
Yeah.
MJ better.
You
It was
did.
fun.
Yeah, we've all got to know
I got
MJ
to
better.
know Dave and his smut books, which
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Google it right now.
I'm gonna message it to you as soon as we get off.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Send her a picture of a balloon animal. That'll freak her
Maybe on
out.
my Christmas list.
All right, thanks, guys, and thanks to everyone
right,
that's in the
guys.
chat.
Have a
Thanks,
good night,
Keely, and
guys.
everyone else.
Take care.
Still a few people there.
Careful.
Thanks, William.
Bye, guys.
Kenny might still be
Thanks,
there. I don't
everyone.
know. Thank you, everyone. And I might not do a live before Christmas. So happy Christmas, everyone. Happy Christmas
Merry
to you, Dave
Christmas.
and Jeff. And there is apparently a get together happening between Christmas and New Year on here.
Okay.
But I probably won't be doing one before Christmas. So have a wonderful Christmas, everyone.
Merry
And,
Christmas. guys.
You too.
And I would recommend Stollen because it's awesome. Look at that. Yeah.
Looks delicious.
It's nice, isn't it?
Scrumptious.
Right. Bye.